2022, I'm actually really excited to be announcing that I am going to be opening up a mini grants for conservation efforts. So instead of having a portion of each proceed, like 20 cents here, a dollar there, from my art purchases going to random organizations that I enjoy and have a great conservation impact, I'm actually going to be putting that all cumulatively towards a conservation grant little pot. So I wanted to kind of give you guys a run through of how to apply and show you here on the website where you would go to learn more if you are an individual or an organization that wants to start a conservation-based project but would like a little bit of funds to help kick it off, or to contribute to a project that you're already working on, or maybe you're doing a planting and just need $100, $200, up to $500 to get some native plants, things like that. So my website here is www.theartofecology.com, and this is what's going to pop up, although by the time that you're watching, this is going to be my 2021 year in review. And you're going to go to About. You can hover over it instead of clicking on it, and you'll see the Conservation Mini Grant 2022 application. You'll click there and it'll bring you to the base page for it. You'll learn about the purpose, who can apply, make sure that you are one of these people, the details of it, so the financial and the monetary details, the details for the grant of what sort of projects I will be looking for to give the money to, and then important dates. So the application does open on February 1st, and I will have the first announcement of who will be accepted on March 15th. Then you're going to want to click this little button here to actually go through the application. I will show you what that looks like. All right, so this is the form. It's a very brief form, but as you can see, for the conservation project proposal, that might take a little bit more time. I'm asking you, what is your project going to be? What are you going to be doing? And I have some little details that I would like. They're not crazy details. It's just, are you working to conserve endangered species? Are you going to be using this for educational or public involvement? Looking at the budget, what sort of budget do you want for this project? So while it's a very short grant application, it still might take a little bit of time if you don't have an idea at the start. If you have an idea at the start, then this will probably just take 5 minutes of your time to fill out, but if you're filling it out as you're thinking about it, it might take a little bit more time. Then once you sign, you hit the submit button and I will get notified of your submission. I'll review it along with the other organizations that have applied or the other individuals that have applied. Again, if you're a homeowner, you can totally apply for this. If you want to take this step to making your community a certified wildlife habitat, pollinator sanctuary, something like that, and you just, it takes a bit of money if you want to do that all in 1 year. So if you're trying to do that, you can apply as well. But once you've hit that, I'll review it and get back to you within 2 weeks of that submission end date. But otherwise, you can learn more about myself by actually clicking on the About, seeing what I'm up to. And all of this grant funding is coming from art purchases on my shop. So people who buy my Trails to Tasting book, people who buy botanically dyed t-shirts, my illustrated stickers, coloring pages, all sorts of things that I have available here, photo prints. A portion of the proceeds always goes back to conservation efforts, and this is the way that I am trying to make a positive difference, make a larger impact. So spread the word, get people to buy my art pretty much, and you'll be helping to fund this grant pot so that I can help to give back to larger and larger projects every year. If you have any questions, you can email me. My email is mjacobs@theartofecology.com. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions. But thank you, and I hope to see your project submissions.